Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to initiate with the grade 10 first lesson, that is the chemical basis of life. So in this lesson we're going to focus how the chemically the life is being built with elements. So if we take around 92 elements are present in nature, and only among those only 25 are present in the living body. So now here you can see the graphical representation of the common elements where we can find in our human body. So the greater percentage is oxygen, okay, 65%, carbon 18%, hydrogen 10%, nitrogen 3%, and others 4%. So if we take the chemical compounds, we can divide them into two portions, that is the organic compounds and the inorganic compounds. So the compounds which contain carbon, we call them organic compounds, and the compounds which do not contain carbon, we call them as inorganic compounds. So but there are some inorganic compounds which contain carbon. Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbonates and bicarbonates. So the main organic compounds that build up the living body only, we call them biomolecules. So there are four main types of biomolecules, that is carbohydrate, protein, lipids and nucleic acid. So the main types of biochemicals only we are going to discuss in our syllabus. So apart from this, if you take, vitamins are also an organic compound essential for the living matter, and water, minerals and gases, they are inorganic molecules that are essential for the maintenance of life. So here they have highlighted the elements and the percentage based on the mass. So the first four elements was graphically represented in the initial page. So you can just refer these. Now first we are coming for the main biomolecule, that is carbohydrate. So this is the most abundant organic compound in earth. So they are mainly produced during photosynthesis in green plants. During photosynthesis, glucose is produced. It is a carbohydrate. Then it is stored as starch. It is another carbohydrate. Then starch is converted to sucrose when it is being transferred throughout the plant body. So these are all carbohydrates. Okay, so the main elemental composition of carbohydrate is carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So among this, hydrogen and oxygen combine in 2:1 ratio. So this is the common molecular formula of carbohydrate, that is CX, H2O and Y. So based on the numbers, the chemical formulas of carbohydrates is formed. This is the common formula which is used to build up those. Now, there are main three types of carbohydrates. Carbohydrate can be classified into three groups: monosaccharide, disaccharide and polysaccharide. So monosaccharide is, mono refers to one. Okay, now as we said, there are three types of carbohydrates. So monosaccharides, mono refers to one, that is monosaccharide. So monosaccharide is the structural unit of carbohydrates. So we call them as simple sugars. The features of monosaccharides are crystal shaped, sweet and water soluble. So according to this table, the examples of monosaccharide is glucose, fructose and galactose. So glucose is the main carbohydrate, so that is used to generate energy during cellular respiration, and also it is the main byproduct of photosynthesis. Fructose, we generally know it as the fruit sugar, where it is formed during the ripening of fruits, and this is the sweetest sugar. Next we are coming for the galactose. It is found in dairy products. So no sweet taste in galactose. Next we are focusing our attention to the disaccharides. Disaccharides are formed by two monosaccharides. So this mark indicates the reversible reaction. Two monosaccharides form disaccharide. Same way, by hydrolyzing the disaccharides, we can obtain the relevant monosaccharides. So they are also sweet water-soluble crystals. The chemical formula of disaccharide is C12H22O11. Maltose, sucrose and lactose are the examples of disaccharide. So maltose is formed by union of two glucose molecules. Sucrose is formed by the union of a glucose molecule and a fructose molecule. Lactose is formed by the union of a glucose molecule and a galactose molecule. So lactose also lacks the sweet taste, and it is found in the animal milk and human milk according to composition percentages. Next, we are coming for polysaccharide. Poly refers to more. So polymerization of a large number of monosaccharides form polysaccharides. Okay, so they are not water soluble and not crystals. So the examples are cellulose, starch and glycogen. So the structural unit of cellulose, starch and glycogen is the glucose. But their properties are different because due to their bond, the chemical bond between the glucose molecules. According to that, these three polysaccharides are differing with their properties. So cellulose is found in the cell wall of plant cells, is made up of cellulose. It is not digested in human digestive system, but it helps to avoid constipation. Starch is the carbohydrate which is stored in plant. We know during photosynthesis glucose is produced, but it is stored as starch. Glycogen is the carbohydrate which is storing in animal body. So here they are showing the structure of a glucose molecule which is C6H12O6. Next, we are coming for the significances of carbohydrates. It is as an energy source. As we said earlier, glucose is releasing energy during cellular respiration, as a storage compound, as a structural component in plant cell wall which is cellulose, and as a constituent of nucleic acid. Next, we are coming for the test to identify carbohydrate. Starch, which is a polysaccharide. So here we have to obtain a small amount of food, grind it well with water, then a drop of iodine solution is added. Then if the observation is from yellow-brown iodine solution to purplish blue color, then we can confirm that starch is present in the relevant selected food. Next, we are coming for the test for glucose. So a solution is obtained into a test tube. Then a few drops of benthic solution is added. It is immersed in a water bath and heated. So we can observe a series of color change from blue to green, green to yellow, green yellow to orange, and brick red precipitate. So we can confirm that solution contains glucose, which is a monosaccharide. Next, we are coming for the test for sucrose, which is a disaccharide. So a solution is obtained into a test tube. We can take white or brown sugar solutions. Few drips of benthic solution is added, immersed into a water bath and heated. But we couldn't observe a color change because benthic solution gives results only with glucose. In order to make this disaccharide into monosaccharides, we are adding few drops of dilute sulfuric acid. So during the addition of dilute sulfuric acid, sucrose will be again hydrolyzed to the two monosaccharides, that is glucose and fructose. Now when you add a few drops of benthic solution, it will give results as glucose is present, and we can observe the series of color changes. Okay, so today we are done with the chemical basis of life lesson with the carbohydrate biomolecule. Hope you would have enjoyed the lesson. So let's meet up with the remaining parts of the lesson. Thank you for watching.